Welcome to the Maintenance Masterclass podcast series. This is podcast number 3, which deals with maintenance strategy and policies. There are 12 podcasts in this series, and this one deals with how we decide what maintenance is needed for our equipment. Maintenance strategy is dictated by what equipment has to do in its operating context, how it might fail, and risk. We'll deal with each of these in turn. Maintenance needs to be designed to preserve the functions of equipment. There are primary functions and secondary ones. All are important because they may require some maintenance activities to be carried out. The mnemonic PIECES provides a useful checklist to ensure that all important secondary functions have been covered. The operating environment has a major influence on equipment performance and maintenance requirements. This is a complex mix of many different factors. For example, an RB211 gas turbine might power a jumbo jet or a ground-based electricity generator. The operating environments in these two cases are completely different, and different maintenance strategies will be needed. Equipment can fail in many different ways. For example, infant mortality or gradual wear out. Failure might exhibit a long warning period or none at all. The 6 failure patterns shown in this diagram are plots of conditional probability of failure versus time. They were first identified from research undertaken by the airlines, but have subsequently been confirmed by studies from other industries. These patterns of failure can guide us to choosing the right maintenance. For example, it is pointless doing time-based replacements where there is a random failure mode. Risk from failure is the last factor we need to consider for our maintenance strategy. In low-risk situations, run-to failure may be appropriate, but in higher-risk situations, some form of proactive approach will be needed, with the type being guided by the failure pattern of the failure mode itself. Risk is a combination of probability of failure and its consequences. The diagram shows a 5x5 matrix, which is often used. Consequence is usually made up of several factors, such as safety, health, environment, downtime, and cost. Using an agreed matrix like the diagram, when we discuss the risk from failure with our maintenance stakeholders, avoids falling into the trap that everything is critical. Watch out for announcements for training sessions on maintenance strategy and policies on our website. The next podcast in this series deals with organization, KPIs, and performance management.